Hey, how's it going, everybody? JJ Starwind is here, and welcome to another Corner episode 76 for the JJ Starwind Corner. Now, it's been a minute since I did one of these episodes. Quite a bit has happened. First off, I want to send condolences to everyone affected by the massive earthquake that happened in the Morocco country, mainly in Marrakesh, the major city in, I believe, central or southern Morocco that was greatly affected by this. So far, I think about 2,500 people have lost their lives due to this, and it's real tragic. It's probably the deadliest earthquake since the Turkey-Syria earthquakes that happened earlier this year back in February, and that killed way more people, obviously, but this one wasn't quite as strong, but it still affected lives over there in Morocco. So yeah, condolences to the people of Morocco. Now, I happened to catch this weekend, which I didn't even know about, and sadly this is political, unfortunately, but I'm hearing that the citizens of Oregon, mainly in the eastern side of Oregon, want to make a secession or a push to separate from Oregon and be a part of Idaho. All right, so they can have stronger representation in their voter blocks. So that's kind of what that's about. There's a video, I think, done by NBC about it. It's already been viewed like well over 600,000 times. I'll try to leave a link in the description box if I can find that video again and let you guys see for yourself what that's about. Now, I mainly want to talk about this developing story that happened yesterday, and it's kind of floating around this morning about Michigan State football. So, Michigan State football had to suspend their coach, Coach Mel Tucker. And he's only been their head coach for about 2 years. And after leading them to, I think, 11 wins last season, he ended up signing a big contract with them. I can't remember if it was the season last year or the year before, because I don't really follow Spartan football because I don't live anywhere near Michigan, so sorry about that. They signed this guy to a 10-year contract worth $95 million, so it's one of the highest paid contracts in college football right now. $95 million. But sadly, that's in jeopardy now because Mr. Tucker is under an allegation by an associate of his that he befriended a few years back to talk about sexual harassment and misconduct. And let me get the name right for her. Her name is Brenda. Was it Tracy? Yeah, Brenda Tracy. Yeah, so I got the article in the description box. It's quite long, so that's why I'm not gonna like go over it link by link. But it's really bizarre what's happening, man. It really is. Mr. Tucker in particular is supposed to be married to his wife for like 20 years. And I guess he got too familiar with this lady, and they've been calling each other back and forth over the past year, like between late 2021 and late 2022, up until the weird phone call where apparently there was some phone action going on, if you will, and apparently Mrs. Tracy got so disgusted by it that she felt offended, and eventually she filed these harassment claims against Mr. Tucker. So and yeah, and the coach, he didn't deny that he was making fat noises on the phone, unfortunately, but he said it was all consensual and that the woman was into it. And so yeah, this is nuts, man. Like, just hearing that part was just bizarre. And given the position that he's in, and allowing this woman to speak to not just his teams but to other teams throughout the country about her unfortunate experience of being getting taken advantage of by other men, because allegedly this happened to her when she was like just now getting out of school at 24 years old, and she was already a mom of 2 children at that point. So it's like, man, that's unfortunate. So she started this advocate group, and she's like the head speaker, so that's how she kind of eventually met Mr. Tucker, and they just became pretty close, and they sounded like they had an affair, but knowing that Mr. Tucker was married, they never pursued it any further than that up until this unfortunate phone call that happened. But you guys tell me what you think about this, man. This is a wild story. Mr. Tucker is supposed to have another hearing coming up in October, so we got to see what goes on with that. And it's crazy because Michigan State had an investigation early this year, and they let the man continue to keep his job up until this point. So, yeah, that's what's happening right now. So, yeah, I'm about to head out. I'll try to put this up as fast as I can and let you guys have your opinions about that bizarre situation up there in Michigan State. Really crazy because they just had a mass shooting up there early in the year, and they've already had a couple of people up there have, you know, these harassment claims against them before. So this is just another one on the crazy bucket list of Michigan State. But anyway, I'm going to head out. I'll catch you all next time.